I've built a vest in my laboratory with vibratory motors on it, and we're experimenting now with feeding in new kinds of data streams into the brain because the brain appears to be flexible enough to take in any kind of new data streams and have a sensation of it. So if I feed in weather patterns from the surrounding 200 miles, or if I feed in real-time stock market data, you can, in theory, develop a sense of the economic movements of the planet. Things like this. Now, we're just at the foot of the mountain on this, but it may be that there are whole new kinds of human senses, and that would be a proof of principle of developing something that goes beyond, that makes a new kind of sense. Essentially takes these peripheral devices and adds new ones, and eventually we'll probably build new kinds of sensors and plug them right into the brain.
But still they will only enhance your present capabilities, not something new, not entirely new.
I don't know. If I could actually have an individual experience of weather patterns 200 miles wide, as I'm walking around, I'm tapped into that. I think that's a new human experience. It's not something we've had before.
This is something that happened almost 45 years ago when I was living on a farm. So there is a man, a middle-aged man in the village who is, he can barely hear, 95% gone. Just if you shout at him, he hears something. So because he cannot hear, he cannot say anything, he just dumb and stares at things. So everybody thinks he's a fool and, things happening, he's not valued in the village. So I took him as my man Friday, and I said, you stay on my farm and work for me. So he was with me. What I found was, one morning he gets up and gets the plow and those are the days, not tractor days, he still plow with the animals. So he gets the animals and the plow ready. I said, what are you doing? He said, I'm getting ready to plow. I said, where are you going to plow? It's dry. He said, it's going to rain today. I look at the sky, it's clear sky. I said, nonsense, where is it going to rain? He said, no, it's going to rain. He simply sits there like this, because no social communication, he can't hear. He simply sits there like this the whole day. If there's no work, he just sits in one place unmoving. And he just knows. And you won't believe it'll rain. The day he says it'll rain, it will rain. Then I sit up, okay, I'm doing all this yoga, I'm not getting this guy. So I sat there day after day, turning my hand like this, trying to feel this, trying to feel that, feeling the earth, looking up, looking down, everything. I applied myself for 18 months. And today, in tropical climate, with my eyes closed, I will say, today it's going to rain means 95% it's going to rain. It's just a keener observation of everything, that's all. You just… because he could not hear, he just sharpened the other aspects so much, he just knows when it'll rain, and always, bang on.
Maybe he had one of my vests on.
See, what he's saying is that goes back to what we were talking about earlier, is that not only did the other level of his senses has enhanced, but he also went in from within, and he has sharpened from within different areas of his intellect to make him be more aware of what's becoming. And from the outside, from what your regular, once again, your five senses, you can't detect nothing like that. That's something that you have to learn from within. As he was saying earlier, is that you have all these other different gadgets, and with those gadgets, they're showing you that it's not going to rain today. It's just a level of awareness that comes from within. That's what that guy has, the farmer has practiced, and he knows, and he's been aware of, is the intelligence that's comes from within. So this is what he's referring to.